Hello and welcome back to the World Mixed Doubles Curling Championship 2012. We just saw a good look at the Ezurum city. Sandra Olvik. I'm joined by the fantastic Sarah Carlson for today's matchup between USA and the Czech Republic.
And here you see the standings in the blue group. Switzerland and USA both qualified, and then you see Estonia and Japan, Czech Republic and New Zealand. If Czech Republic and New Zealand picks up wins today and Estonia and Japan loses, it could get very interesting. We could have 4 teams fighting for the final playoff spot. And here you see the red group, where we're going to see Canada and China advancing to the quarterfinals. Austria finished 3rd there. And finally the yellow group. Scotland and Sweden coming out on top, while we definitely will be seeing a tiebreaker between Denmark and Italy. Lineup for Team USA, Brady Clark and Christine Clark.
And for the Czech Republic, we'll see Lukas Klima and Petra Vincova playing. USA will be playing the red stones, Czech Republic the yellow, and it is USA to kick off as the Czechs have last stone in this first end of the game. So absolute must win for the Czechs if they want to keep hope alive for a playoff spot.
So here is Petra Vincova for Czech Republic. Wants to come around and play a little freeze on the inside to this red. Was just put there by Brady Clark. Taps it back. Really nice shot there by Petra. Throwing stones 2, 3 and 4 for USA. You get your first look here at Christine Clark.
I don't think it cuts that hard.
Looking to find a good freeze onto the shot stone here. Maybe put a little bit too much weight on this. She'll give it a little tap. Still sits for shot stone. But because she got that little roll, Lukas Klima and Czech Republic can now find the inside of this red, which would line them up really nicely.
Lukas Klima here, student from Prague, started playing curling in 2004, is now 21 years old of age and just finished up playing his last World Junior Curling Championships in Östersund. So he'll be a senior next season. I mean, maybe not a senior, but
wow. Wow.
Advancing out of junior play.
yeah, I think he has a couple of years more to become a senior.
Yeah, but I do expect that we are going to be seeing a lot from Lukas. Gets a really nice angle on that red. USA gonna need to get some more stones in there.
Line's good.
All right, looks short. Top 4. That's good.
So that's good there by Christine. Takes the angle off that you could
Doesn't
see
matter.
from the right-hand side there before that red stone came into play. Czech Republic could have played that back and been sitting the whole bundle.
Když byl dlouhý, tak sem, no. Nějak, ale... A tady.
Nebo tohle? Když budeš moc vevnitř.
To nemá.
Jo, dobře. Okay. Stejně.
Yeah.
So maybe looking to corner freeze the top red here, Lucas. Never too successful with his junior team in the Worlds, but certainly did
Jsem delší.
play a great championship last year right here in Ezurum
Už to hnu.
during the 2012 Winter University Games. Got the bronze medal.
Sám 5 určitě.
We saw some pretty strong teams in that tournament. He was skipping and playing fourth stones.
So definitely an interesting setup here. Just a lot of stones hanging around the forefoot, so I think we're going to see Kristen Clark with an attempt of hitting that yellow that was just played by Lucas onto the other yellow. Maybe spill them both.
Right about here.
Okay.
Or go on the other side. So here you could play yellow onto red, which would drive onto the yellow sitting on the button.
I think you might be able to remove two yellows here. Big swing from Kristen Clark. And just a bit wide there, and doesn't even make contact with the top yellow. Peels off one of the back stones, one of the US stones. Maybe the Czechs eyeing a chance to score big here in the first end.
S výhodou, to je fakt zbytečný.
Dobrý, tak jo.
Já budu hrát klidnější váhu, jde hlavně směr, když tam nebudu jak před tím procesem.
Klidnější váhu?
Ne, jakože budu hrát prostě dročko a když tak se skončíme tady. Když nebude směr.
Okay.
A když bude směr, jako přemeteš na ten tabek. Jo? Takhle.
Kind of seems like it's Lucas making all the calls here.
Well, he definitely has a lot more experience.
Yeah, Petra Vinsova only playing for 2 years. And Lucas has played for about 8. Played a couple more championships, so it's maybe just what you expect.
Málo místa.
So looking for the freeze or maybe even just a tap on his own yellow. Looking a bit tight on line here. Really working it. And it's actually going to be a bit short of weight here. That was not the best thing for him. You know, even if he crashed the guard and opened it up, it would be okay. But coming up that short, it's just going to leave a guard there.
And you would maybe like to get a little more of a roll as well. This doesn't really leave a run back either, since the guards are a little bit overlapped.
So I think USA is looking at the same in-house run back. Doesn't look like Brady Clark can see too much of this yellow. Remember that red was moved. Big weight from the 34-year-old.
Terrible throw.
but he's not going to be close here. He's going to catch his own guard. But has opened up that yellow.
Asi půjdeme přes guard.
So Lucas looking at running the yellow guard in.
Yeah, I would like to move these reds. You know, have 4 stones in there. You'd like to score with more than one of them.
Nebo bychom mohli tohle. A tenhle budeš sem. Ale toho trefuješ tady.
Co jde míň zkazit?
Cože?
Co jde míň zkazit? Je jedno.
Neslyším tě vůbec. Tohle?
Cokoliv. 9.
So lying one here. Looking to score more. I think you maybe could have come around and played the tap, but we're going to play the run back here. Last stone of the first for Petra Vinsova.
Oh.
Looking pretty close. No, it's going to overcurl.
1 yellow.
And it's going to be 1 yellow for the Czechs.
1 yellow.
So after one end, you'll see Czech Republic leading the game 1 shot to nothing over USA.
And this really is what mixed doubles curling is all about. Tapping and angles and finally running stones in. Really good first end.
Yeah, so a good couple of shots there to start off with.
So here you see the umpires placing the stones that we start off every end with. Of course, mixed doubles is a little bit different from regular curling that you might see on TV. As you probably noticed, you've got 2 players on each team rather than 4, 1 male and 1 female, and 6 stones in every end. One player will play the 1st and 5th, while the other will play the 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Team with hammer starts off with a stone just back of the button, and the team without hammer will start off every end with a centre guard. Also because takeouts are not allowed until the 4th stone that you play. We tend to see ends like we did in the last one. A lot of stones in the forefoot. So really aggressive curling, great to watch. Petra finds some good line with that one. Just tap the red stone back maybe a little bit further than you would have wanted. You get a lot of pressure on the other team if you just make that perfect freeze.
Lot of weight.
I think Brady Clark might be a little bit heavy here too.
Do you have any of it?
No, not yet.
What'd you get?
Yeah, I was looking at playing the tap, but just came up a bit wide and slips to the back. Good chance for Lucas Kleeman out to put the Czechs in a good position on this end. It's so important to start off good in these mixed doubles ends if you want to score.
And what is a good start-up, Sander?
That would be to have a couple of stones in front of the tee line, having maybe shot stone and keeping all your opponent's stones behind the tee line. And maybe even a guard. And I think that's the start Czech Republic's going to get, but would have maybe liked to come a bit deeper into the house here, Lucas.
If you're a little bit deeper and maybe a little bit wider, it makes this next shot for USA a lot more difficult.
Yeah, so much curl on the ice here. It shouldn't be a problem to come around and play at the freeze. But again, you don't have your two sweepers with you, so you need to throw the perfect weight.
Yep. Yep, hard.
It's hard
We're
to
all over the front, aren't we?
know exactly how much effect you will get from the sweeping, but it certainly has to be at least half of your normal efficiency with the 4-man curling.
Yeah, I would say you are half the amount of players that you normally are.
So Kristen Clark's going to over curl.
Já ho vyrážet nechci, teďka už jsme ještě nehráli.
Ne.
I think I would like to see Lucas just come around here, and looks like that's the call being made here.
Wow, místa dost. Místa hodně. Jenom váha.
Pojď!
Já v tom handě.
To nemá cenu. Jsem udělal to samý se vedle a to nejde.
Again, Lucas pulling up a bit short, not even close to the house.
Ani to netočilo, ani to nejelo.
I think that might be a little bit of a slower side.
Could be, but you've seen Lucas maybe struggle a bit of weight a couple of times. But maybe that slower side, this right hand side we see here, came out way short, playing the end turn the other way in the previous end. And I've heard teams saying that this end sheet is a bit tricky, that you'll have one slower side. It shouldn't be too much. And even if there is a difference, you should be picking up on it and throwing the correct weight. Big part of curling this, reading the ice.
Kolik? Jo, kolik měl? To jsem ale les jde. Měl stačit.
A to když jsi měl i předtím a točil pěkně.
So USA over curls, just gets their own stone out of the top 12 foot. So this side now opens up for Lucas to make another attempt on the draw.
Pojď sem víc.
Najdu fajn.
Váhy je hodně.
Tak ho ne.
Váha je 9. Já ho posouvám.
So looking like maybe this side is a little bit faster, and Lucas didn't really pick up on that, but comes into the rings, gets a little tap, and now sets 2. Shouldn't be too difficult for USA here though to come down,
Okay, whatever you want.
maybe to the inside of that yellow just played,
Like 10.
and also tapping
Board's
that
fine
back,
with me.
which would give them
I'd like to get to here
a
if we can,
pocket
but
in the back of the
you know,
forefoot.
this is better than we don't
Let's
want
see
to clip
board
the
then.
guard. Right.
The call is though to throw board weight. Try and remove the yellows even further. over curls big time even.
You heard Brady Clark saying you don't want to catch the guard, and that's exactly what they have done. So you'll see Petra Vincova just throwing a guard now, and it's you know, Brady Clark's going to be faced with a difficult shot to even score. So where do you want to place this stone exactly, Sarah?
You want to cover the top yellow one. You'd rather be a little bit wide than over curl, because there is a big swing here, and with that other yellow guard, the draw in from the outturn side won't be a walk in the park.
No, certainly the in-turn is probably the shot to be made from the Americans. But Petra Vincova is a bit heavy here, and it's going to slip all the way down. That's a big mistake, even though they're still looking quite good for a steal. I'd say they would have had a better chance to maybe steal more than one with a perfect guard. And I think you might just see Brady Clark playing the double on the top two and give away one here. Not really much to do for USA.
No, there's really no way into that button area, so might as well make sure that you limit the scoring for your opponents.
Yeah, can't really see any shot to score here. So needs to find a double here though.
Sue ready on the back, yellow.
Last turn of the second for Brady Clark, and finds the nose hit. Really nice shot, but will give up a steal of one, and it's Czech Republic leading this game. 2 shots to nothing after 2 ends.
Once again, when we see the umpires putting up these stones, we'll take the opportunity to update you on the other sheets, as we have a lot of really important games going on, especially for the blue group. New Zealand leads Ireland 4 shots to nothing. That's the game that New Zealand really needs to win. Australia is having a 2-0 lead over Romania, and there's now a measure going on that sheet. Germany, Japan, score there right now is Germany 3, Japan 2. Finally, Estonia leading the game over England 3 shots to 1. As Petra Vincova once again finds the perfect line, place a little tap on the back red to set shot stone.
Yeah, not as big of a tap as the previous end, so a really good shot there by Vincova.
And there you saw Brady Clark. Needs to come around, he's been a little bit heavy. Just needs to find a little bit less weight here to stick around in front of the tee line. Looks like he's done just that.
Yeah, didn't quite curl enough.
Her number was way different yesterday.
Well, weight was certainly there. Still a lot better though, sitting there on the back of the tee. Because now the Czechs, you know, have to make a play on it. She's slipping back of the tee. It's just a easy plain draw for the Czechs. Now they have to play that little tap on the inside And often you'll see a miss on the outside. Just makes that next shot for the Czechs that more difficult. Lucas Klima looking for the inside of this red.
Co směr? Váha je OK. Váha je 6. 7.
Přetočíme, jo?
Jo! Tak to řekni dřív, než přetočíme.
So just holding the line there. And
Co to je za informaci přetočíme?
does end up in a nice spot.
Bavíme se o tom, když bude předáčit, tak ho pometem.
Would have maybe liked to tap that redstone in the back of the tee, but sits him behind the guard.
Jo, pokrok, něco si řekla. Nejletíš jak ryba, pak neříš, ups.
Ale já to asi podezřel.
So here is Christine Clark, wife of Brady. They also have a little son, Sean, just 8 month old.
Might be 9 months old now.
Might be.
If they were filling out these forms a couple of weeks ago, who knows?
It's fine.
Still not coming into years though. I was getting a little bit ahead of myself there.
Jo, nech stejně ledu.
Quite an interesting angle set up there for USA at the moment. And Lucas needs to find some curl.
Víc váhy. A prosím tě, nehejbej mi koštěte, když jedu. To mi nedělají nikdy už. Já jedu a ty posuneš koštěva takhle vedle. Já nevím, jestli jsi měla pocit, že jsi mi dala míň, ale to chtěla upravit nebo něco. Ale já jsem ho pak prostě zahodil. No, dementní úplně váha, to byla úplně super.
Hack! Hack the board!
Kdyby byl směr, že jo?
So USA playing this angle tap. Over top red onto the Czech Republic shot stone.
Yeah, but it is angled up pretty nicely. But then I see I think we might see
Can we come off yellow?
yellow one in front of the 4-foot ice, as you see it there, come into play.
Okay.
I think that's not too bad a result for the Americans.
No, a whole bunch of reds now hanging around the 4-foot for USA.
Got that little roll up there to maybe angle those reds onto the shot stone. So need to be careful here, the Czechs. Don't want to give away a big house. So are we seeing a tap on the inside of the red?
I think so. Maybe with that ice, depending on what weight you play, they might even be looking to remove it, push it all the way back to 12-foot.
There is some risk here though. If you catch this on the nose or even wide, you might be tapping the US stone back onto a shot stone position, and maybe that's what Lucas Klima has been thinking about here. Just maybe stuck in his mind that he don't want to be hitting the red on the high side and then just over curling here.
Yeah, wrecking the guard there is not the best option either, especially since they now push the guard a little bit to the right, as you see it there, which makes a play on their yellow top 4-foot a bit more difficult.
We'll be sitting pretty good.
Can we get rid of that one?
You're going to hit this one,
Yeah.
into this one, into this one.
Okay.
This one's going to go.
Okay.
So you heard the plan there.
Normal up.
Yeah, angle's looking pretty good for USA. To catch this top red on the high side, you might remove the shot stone. I do think you'll catch your own back four stone, but
Play for nose or a little high.
the stone you make contact with
Nose
might
to
just
here.
spring on
Okay.
to the left of our screen as we saw it and jam onto the yellow. See what happens here. Getting a big lift from Christine Clark. Surely we'll move some granite here.
Where we at? Where we at? Never mind. All right.
So caught it a
Right,
bit too
good.
high. You saw that stone didn't jam to the back and the back of the fort. But it's USA
Můžeme
line
dát
3, I think
tohle?
maybe at least 2.
Tady tohle? Takhle.
Jako takhle?
Doesn't look like you can play that double on the 2 stones at the
Ani
left.
ten žlutej, no, ale
To nevá, ale hodně hrozí,
Seems
že
like it's
uděláš
just
tohle,
gonna jam
víš,
both
jenom.
ways.
Ono by bylo dobrý tohle. Ale jakmile mi trefíš tenhle nebo vezmeš guard, tak dostaneme za 4. Asi pojď radši tohle. Když to trefíme dobře,
So we're down to
pak jde tenhle pryč
the last stones
a
here.
tenhle se posune sem. 9.
So maybe you're looking for the really thin double off the top,
9.
the top reds. Or maybe not.
No, Lucas showing that he wants the other double.
Whoa.
So maybe just about wide here. Maybe they can look for an option.
Yep. Yep.
And they have
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
chosen to sweep this one to maybe get that double instead. But
já vím.
Úplně vedle, ale úplně kočko. Já jsem ti i naznačil hlavu, ať to zahodíš. Proč jsi
I
byla?
think we'll see USA maybe lying first and third shot.
Yeah, so if Brady Clark can just come round and push this yellow back, there would be a score of 3.
Another good end here. Just a couple of bad shots. We're seeing a lot of good ones so far. Last stone of the third. It's Brady Clark looking for the nose hit. Tap for 3. Really sweeping it for line here. You hear his wife Kristen Clark calling line, and he's going to catch the top yellow. And it's only going to be 1 for USA. Almost gave up another steal there. So after 3, the Czechs still lead. Now 2 shots to 1.
Zanesehneme okamžitě, co to dojede.
No.
Tak jo. Tak já už nebudu
Tlak.
zahazovat takeouty.
No. Ale máš hezký dročka.
Still good for USA to score there.
Vychází pěkně.
And now we're going to see Czech Republic with the last stone in this end. So they will also have the yellow one just back of the button. So it might not be a bad thing for USA to change things around here, even though hammer is normally what you want. Mixed doubles curling is very offensive, so never really know what's going to happen, and if it's not been working out, then why not change it around a little bit? Might work in their favour.
I don't know. They've been doing quite well so far, though. This is the lineup they've chosen to play more or less all week, I think. Already secured a playoff spot. I do think they would like to win here and come into the quarters with a good feeling. So we've seen a couple of good shots from Petra Vinsova so far.
She's been really accurate with her draws.
Now maybe just a bit tight in on line here. Don't want to catch the guard. I think she has, but she hasn't moved that too far.
Also comes into the rings there. Question is it for a second shot? Maybe. So best thing for USA, if they want to keep applying pressure here, is just find the top of the forefoot here.
Yeah.
With a good one, sit buried.
Yep. Yes.
But Kristen will also over curl. It's always got to be frustrating when you're out there and you're yelling for someone to sweep, and it's going to take half of the sheet before anyone's actually there. But that's mixed doubles curling.
Váhej, Verika. Váhej, Verika. Co nějaký vťuk? Boj žlutej. Vťuk, boj žlutej. Už umím?
Lucas found his way past the guard. Comes in the house with too much weight, sits back of the tee line.
That was 14.2 to there.
And it's 14.2. If Kristen wants to freeze away these both yellows. What does that mean, Sander?
That would mean that it takes 14.2 seconds for this stone to travel past that blue line.
Should be less.
Or between that first blue hog line, as it's called, and then hit the second blue hog line, which is about there. So gives you a pretty accurate indication of the weight. So they have these stopwatches and they clock their draws just to keep a look at the ice, so they always know how fast it is.
And it's really good to be able to give that feedback to each other, especially since we might see two different sides to the ice here, where one's a bit faster and one's a bit slower. It's good to know just how much faster and how much slower it is.
I'm pretty sure if I was out there playing, I would probably have a stopwatch and do the same thing in the hog to hog.
And if you do it, you know it's a good thing to do. I would too.
Yeah, you don't have your sweepers to do that for you, and kind of keep track of the ice, so you need to do that yourself.
Lucas manages to remove that red one though, as it didn't really curl quite the amount that USA would have wanted.
You want to play the freeze or you want to play this?
All the yellow
I
stones
like
are
this,
now
yeah, good.
still behind the tee line, so
I'm giving you a few inches less.
Yep.
as you heard there, just adjusting the ice a little bit to make sure you get the proper amount of curl. And it's the same shot for Kristen.
Well, I got to remember that it's the Czech Republic that has last stone. So you really need to get a good one in there. Only have once after this.
How's the line?
Line's really good.
If
Wait
you
till
do
it
get a
close.
good one in there though, it's going to be difficult for Czech Republic to remove.
So let's see if Kristen Clark can freeze away a couple of yellows here. Certainly looking good.
Good.
Just getting a lock onto that. Yellowstone at the back. Really nice shot.
Takes away the,
No,
Huge
we're
score.
shot. We're shot.
it takes away the huge score against us.
And you heard Kristen saying there it takes away the huge score against us, and it really does.
Yeah, with a missed shot there, you might be looking at 4 or 5 yellows in the house. Now, Czechs just have to give up on those 4 yellows and just play the come around. There's going to be a maximum score of 2 for Czech Republic.
Místo máme, ne?
Jo.
Já mám místa hromadu hroznou.
Gets a little tap on the red there.
Freeze on top.
Czech Republic
Yeah,
now
let's
sits
consider the angles and
shot.
thinking about which one's going to be best. I think we just got to go right on the nose.
Yeah.
14 and
And
a half.
just like
Heads
you heard
eight.
Brady say there. USA needs to find a good freeze on the nose on the 2 yellows there. Really need to make a good one here though, because Lucas tapped that around a little bit, so the red one is removable for Czech Republic.
Brady Clark has skipped his own men's team
T-line.
to 3rd place in the 2006 US
Yeah.
Men's Olympic Trials.
You're going to overcurl this yellow. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, line.
But
I'm just going to go behind the guard.
Going on the red.
What?
he's
On
gonna
the red. Yep.
over curl a bit here. And it's not going to get to shot stone. Only in getting to a 2nd shot position. That's not going to be enough for USA. How nice would it not be for the Czechs if that guard wasn't in play?
I was just thinking about that. That would have been a double for a score of
5?
5, possibly even 6.
But it's going to be a draw for 2 here in the last, well, in the 4th end. Last stone for Petra Vincova.
Místa hodně.
Just indicating that she might have put a little bit too much weight on this.
So Lucas maybe looking for the tick off the side stone here. But it's going to be really heavy. Does it spin enough in here? Oh, gets a little turn at the end. Could it be enough?
I think it's 2.
Sometimes you see the stone just really
Just look at it.
make a good swing at the end.
So 1 for sure.
And I think it might be enough for 2, but you might see a measure.
Yeah, seems like they've got on a measure.
Yeah, you can throw.
And we'll see
Wow, that really spun in for them.
I know.
the umpire come on to
Wow. That was at the top.
measure.
One yellow.
Did I think it is?
Oh my gosh.
Já jsem to cítila už, ale za chvíli,
Jo,
když to přitáhnu, tak ho prostě
jo.
zahodím. Takže jsem to
Měla jsi
nedělala.
říct jenom, že jsme tak dlouhý. Já jsem myslela, že jsme váha třeba 9.
So it is a score of 2, as you see umpire Eva Roethlisberger putting the stick to the stones. Yellow one is the closest. So after 4 ends, we're going to see the score there. Czech Republic 4, USA 1. So halftime break. Players will have a little chat about the game, reload, and so will we. See you in a couple of minutes. welcome back between this feature game. Welcome back to this feature game between Czech Republic and USA. You are watching the World Mixed Doubles Curling Championship from Ezurum, Turkey. This live coverage is brought to you by the World Curling Federation in association with Sweden's Live channel. And you are listening to the commentary from myself, Sarah Carlson, and the lovely Sander Rølvåg from Norway. Right now, the Czechs lead this game 4 shots to 1. USA have hammer in the 5th end. And another great draw there by Czech Republic. Just locking it on to that back red.
We've seen Petra Vencova made a couple of really good draws, but came out really heavy in our 4th end. But got lucky and came off a side stone, and it was good enough for our score of 2. So is that a big part of being a good curling player? Having a bit of luck? Or does the luck come with those who play good?
In the long run, I would say yes. We did see when Petra indicated that she was heavy, Lucas called her on to sweep, and they managed to get a rub off their own and then spin in. So it's not all luck.
No, they were aware that that was an option, and it worked out for them.
So here's Lucas Klima. USA came up a little bit heavy with their previous draw. So Switzerland, no, sorry, Czech Republic. I'm a little bit dizzy today with all of these names. So many games this week.
Well, 27 teams and 2 players per team, plus 1 coach for most of the teams.
Do you think I'm allowed to be a little bit dizzy?
Yeah.
Thank you, Sander.
You even have me to worry about. The whole the whole media crew.
Yeah, that's the most work. So we think that we might see a bit of difference in the sides here, though. Both teams have been coming up short on that side. Clark looking to remove those guards.
Wasn't what I called, but good throw.
Exactly. Does get option B and moves the yellow shot stone away from the button. And USA now sets 1.
So I think Lucas and Petra just discussing if they want to play the hit on the red or just play the straight draw. Obviously, if you play the tap back here, your stone will be lying mostly on the back of the tee line.
Yeah, and also playing the scoreboard here a little bit. Czech Republic is leading this game 4 shots to 1, so you just want to make sure that USA won't have an opportunity to score too many.
Wow.
Kapsa je hrozná teda, ale
No, jsem chtěl fakt, že připadne ještě víc.
Ne, tohle je v
Když
pohodě.
jsi přepadával. To jsem nechtěla, aby zajel prostě.
You want to play this? Or do you want to play this?
Can I get up to the second one?
What?
Will it roll to shot? Can I get shot?
Yeah.
So USA will be playing the hit. I do believe that the draw might be the easier shot.
Yeah, I think my weight's down.
Yeah, it
Yep,
is
hard.
important to them
Hard, 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 hard.
to leave their shooter in a really good position here. But they will do that. Still behind the tee line, but that was always going to happen when you played the hit. So Lucas needs to adjust his weight here.
Daj si srandu.
So they've gone from the in turn to play the out turn instead. Lucas being quite firm with his communication here. Obviously there's 5 games going on, so he's been quite loud with his request for, was it more or less ice? Can't remember now.
Váhy je spíš víc. Lídej směr. Váhy je hodně.
So hopefully you won't see too much adrenaline rushing through Lucas here.
Ale ne.
He has put a bit more weight on the draw.
To je dlouhodánský.
Yeah, Lucas really not picking up on the two sides of the sheet here, I think.
Kdybych měl míň, tak bychom se mohli bourat.
Not even close to the house in his first draw, and then all the way through the back 12 with his last.
I think maybe he's just looking a bit frustrated out there. You know, especially when I get a bit annoyed, usually it's my teammates annoying me in some shape or form. and I kick out the hack. I always kick out a bit more than I think, and I'm just gonna end up in the back of the house.
Sit on its own
Be
if
top
you can.
4.
Always, every time I get angry.
Well, that's a shame. Normally you would
Mine's good,
want your teammates to be the ones that back you up and support you and get you in a better
Oh,
mood if you're a little bit annoyed.
Well, that's the point though. Everyone wants to support you,
I got
so
26 on that one.
the ones that easily annoy you, I think. It doesn't have to happen that often. Just
It's good that you have something to work on, though. It'd be a shame if you were perfect all the time. And Kristen Clark slips to the back of the button here, so important draw here, but definitely available for Petra Vinceva to
Já jsem skrz.
lock a freeze onto this.
Vůbec nikdy nic.
Not touching it though, needs it both to curl and sit. So Petra also really heavy with that one. And now it's a draw for 3.
so the Czechs look like they're just falling apart right now.
Really just not placing their stones here in the 5th end.
I think it's harder to rebuild and come back when you're only 2 players out there.
Mine's good.
If you both players are frustrated,
Back 4.
What?
Back 4.
you know it's hard
On
to
its own then.
Back 4.
On its own. Let it curl
pick
up a
yourself
bit.
up.
I don't know.
Let it curl.
If you've got 4 frustrated players, then that might be even more work. But
Oh, we're this
for sure, it's all about support right now. You need to. It's still a tied game. USA picks up the 3.
Oh, was that a shot already?
What?
So tight game, you've got Hammer coming home in the 6th if you're Czech Republic. It's not a bad situation to be in. And we're getting little smiles there too, so they might be okay. Well played by USA though, and score after 5 ends is 4 points each. On the other sheets, New Zealand's currently leading Ireland 7 shots to nothing. Australia, Romania, score there is 4 shots to 2 in favour of Australia. On sheet D, it's Germany 6, Japan 2. And on sheet E, Estonia 7, England 2. So Estonia looking good. Chasing that important 3rd spot in the blue group, which could mean that they would advance into the playoffs.
Stay close, Brady.
Weight's pretty good this time.
Line's good.
T-line.
Room?
Back 4, back 8.
Okay, we might over curl, so you might want to go. No, actually good.
I got back 8.
Okay. Whoa. Good shot.
Good shots last time. Sorry about my shots.
No, you made that extra. You dropped the extra point.
So, the married couple from Seattle supporting each other there. It's nice to see.
Místo je hodně, jen váhám. Místa je fakt hodně.
Váhy víc trošku. Tak akorát.
Nemeď ho, nic. Nic, vůbec nikdy nic.
I think that means nothing.
Nikdy. Jsme vedle,
Probably.
úplně vedle. Jedu za něj.
You're not seeing
Asi
Petra
jo, pojď.
sweeping for sure. And she's gonna slip
Yep.
to the back
Yep.
of the house.
Proč přestáváš mést?
Já nevím.
So we might just see a change of momentum here.
Já vůbec nepřestávám mést.
And you also really see the importance of those
This
draws.
is fine. This is
First
also
half of the
fine.
game,
Okay.
Petra made all of her first ones, and they were
What rock?
3 shots
4.
up. Now they've been heavy,
So high's fine.
and Brady's been making some good ones.
25.
And USA catching up.
On its own, I think it has T on it.
It looks pretty low, slow.
On its own. Line's really good.
So Kristen Clark will pull up short, but that was the option suggested by her husband, Brady Clark.
Tady.
OK, tak co? Mám tam vědět?
Ne, a předejší výsledů než jsem ti ukázal, tady asi. Možná ještě víc.
Czech Republic want to make sure that they have the opportunity to score here in the 6th end. Lucas is choosing to open up the house
A připrav se, pojede dozadu, jo?
by trying to remove both of these guards.
So that right redstone just be an inch further down. You might be able to spill it back onto
Ježiš, já to
stone in the forfeit. But I don't think the angles are quite there now for Lucas.
Wow.
And it's going to be a huge miss for him. Only clipping the guard, but ever so little. Not having the best of games so far, Lucas Klima.
Turn it to the right.
Okay.
It's got to move up, eh?
On its own as shit.
It's got to
It's
move
going
up.
now. On its own. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay.
Definitely no gap there now. As Kristen Clark's puts one right in between. But maybe opportunity here for Lucas to redeem himself.
Mohl být trošku na kraji.
Možná.
Could possibly remove all three reds and roll away.
Víc. Ještě. Jsem mohl plynout clear.
And there we go.
Come then, wait.
All three guards moved. Couldn't quite get that last one out, but it slides only in for a fourth shot spot. Really nice shot there by Lucas.
Yeah, definitely makes up for his last one.
Okay.
Just tap it to the back four. Gotta hit the outside of it.
On its own.
Hit the outside of it, though.
So looking for a little tap here. Wants to push the red shot stone
Waits there. Back four.
down to the yellow one that's back of the 4 foot. Over curl. And not really sitting great now for USA.
Okay.
Would you say there might be a double?
I would say there definitely is a double.
Mohl být i
Takhle?
tak.
Ne, no takhle. Víc. Když to bude roll, tak to bude roll.
So Lucas Klima looking for the double, although he might be lining up
A bacha, ať tam není
at least
Jimmy
a double
Lodge vzadu.
right back for
Ať
USA.
stojíme za 3 a ne za
I
2.
don't really see another shot for them now.
Stejnou.
Tak teď mu dát bacha na
Even if you
ženu.
leave a double back now, Czech Republic do have hammer and it's looking pretty good for them if they want to score here in the 6th. Some more big weight here from Lucas Klima.
Okay.
That's a pretty good shot. Don't think there's a treble on for USA.
Hodně. Úplně stejná váha.
Jo,
Úplně.
What do you think?
Might be.
Gonna clip it?
I don't think so.
You could.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's
Well.
gonna quite clip it.
I don't think so.
Well, you are the smart one.
I'll throw it hard.
Well, maybe.
The out
I
turn.
mean,
Be ready on that rock. The rock.
you want to
hitting.
catch it maybe if you play the nose hit, it might be there. But then again, you need a lot of weight to be moving the first one. Yeah, I think it might be there actually when I think about it.
I think we might find out in a few moments. As Brady's getting ready to throw.
It's definitely there actually.
So does that mean I'm right and you're wrong?
Yes. Let's see. Big weight. Just got a bit too thin.
Okay.
And I'm not sure anymore, but you know, if we
Teď
were
tohle?
closer to
Jak jsme
nose,
hráli předtím?
it would be a bigger chance of making it.
Anyway, A double made for USA and Czech Republic. Petra Vincova needs to find full 8 foot here to score 2.
Last stone of the 6th end. It's Czech Republic looking to get back in the lead. Hopefully by 2 points. Line 1 here. Need the 8 foot to score 2. And not really touching this draw yet. But certainly looks okay for our score of 2. Petra Vincova finds the back of the forfeit. And after 6 ends of play, we'll see Czech Republic climb back into the lead. 6 shots to 4 now. 2 ends to go, at least.
Myslím, že ne.
Poznáš jí podle, ty nevíš podle čeho jí poznáš?
No.
Tohle, normálně vidíš to. Co ti ukazovalo?
No, ježiš, pardon. Pojď.
Jdu.
Tam bude prostě.
Dobrý. Hezký kámen, paráda.
Yep.
Can you take this way?
Yep.
Czech Republic starts off the 7th end in a good way. Petra finds her way around the guard. Gets a little tap on the back stone. Currently sits for shot stone. So looking to set up another interesting end. If USA can come up with a good freeze here.
Freeze, right on the corner.
Brady reminding Christine here of what she's doing with her stone. Kristen Clark here with the outturn draw.
I think you need to go for weight. It's moving now, Brady. Go hard. Go hard.
I said 7 rock. I told you slow.
Yeah. Yeah, I just threw it like a normal.
A to je jedno, když skončíme na gardu, tak to nebál.
Radši, kdybys byl dlouhý.
Já vím, neboj.
USA comes up short of the house. So Lucas Klima will need to pick up the perfect draw weight here and find somewhere in front of the tee line.
Málo místa. Málo. Jojo. Jojo. Jo. To se pomalí, veď.
Já prostě si zase nedojedu. I kdybych nevím.
16-4?
To je stejně jako předtím.
No. Aspoň je tam.
It's not the first time that we've seen him pull up short there.
Maybe fine.
No?
Sakra.
Might be faced with a couple of
What'd you get,
difficult
15 or
stones.
16 almost?
And there might be small
Hers was
differences
15, 16.
with the stones. Some are shorter, some
I didn't get the side.
tend
Okay.
to glide a bit further, some curl a bit more, curl a bit less. But you know, so far I've talked to the players. The stones have been great. Just been a couple out here that's been a bit dodgy. That might just be Lucas not finding his draw weight. But again, if you have one short stone, that might just throw you off.
Yeah, as soon as you start thinking, what's this one doing? What have I been doing? It's just very difficult to get in your normal rhythm.
Line.
Line,
Wait,
you have
top four.
room.
Top 4.
Yeah, you need to be adjusting a bit more, but
Just right on the corner.
I think you
can't
got
really
that.
say.
What? I'm deep.
Brady Clark
You're right.
looking for
Dang it.
a freeze, will just slip off.
So both teams kind of struggling down this side.
Co tohle?
Ne, to by bylo jenom takhle. Ale nám to zase tak nevadí. Mej vzadu.
To je dobrý den, tak pojď tam. Staň, jo.
Já se bojím, že když skončím tady, že vám to jenom tady do toho čukne, tenhle
A
vysune
on
a stojí za dva.
jasně.
A má kámen tady a já už lidi nedostanu.
Dobře, tak chceš jít sem. Tenhle to můžeme posunout trošku.
Ona ideální bylo udělat prostě tohle.
Rychle?
Ne, normálně draw, ale rozmézo, když bude dobrý směr udělat malý roll a tenhle jenom takhle. Já bych prostě byl lehce za ním. Aby byl v tomhle směru. Když bude krátkej, tak ho nech na gardu, to furt nevá. Jo, on to bude se rozvíjet a nám to tam nestojí blbě.
So an acceptable result here in the 7th end for Czech Republic. Of course they would like to get in another steal, that would leave them 3 points up, but if they can just limit USA to scoring only one, they would be 1 point up with Hammer coming home in the 8th end. And that's always a good feeling. So again, with the in-turn draw, Luke gets Klima.
Jo. Wow.
Bacha, ať si nevízem žlutej.
Taky, wow. Jo.
Bacha, ať nevízem ten žlutej.
Jo.
This time with a little bit too much weight,
Volám to na
but
tebe celou dráhu.
Petra calling the line here makes sure that
How much weight do you want to play?
they come on to the American Redstones.
It's okay. It's just
I'm just wondering how far we want to have this one go.
we'll move it as far as we can.
Yeah. Either that or not very far. What do you think there?
Yep. I think good board.
I don't think we can play board and get there.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think we got to play like hack or less. Middle of the 8.
So just looking to come around the guard. Could maybe a hack weight. Gonna be very close to
For hack.
hitting these yellows in the middle of the pocket. Could even hit the shot stone first if they get enough swing on it.
Real? Not yet.
It's about hack, maybe a little up.
Okay, not yet. Has to come up. We're on the this side
We
of
got
it.
nose yet or not?
Nope.
Okay.
So not really a desirable result there. Does leave the opportunity for Czech Republic to find the inside of the Redstones and roll in. That would leave them
Když nebude směr, udělám tohle.
sitting 3 and also in behind cover.
Vy stejně ledu. Já malinko přitlačoval, malinko. Jo, stačí ho líznout trošku a přijet si tam ten.
Yep.
Bacha, v závěru to točí, viděla jsi to teďka. Kolik jsme byli?
13. Já nevím, promiň.
Nevíš, OK.
Tak, ale třeba nevím.
Pojď.
Je fajn. Čus spadnout.
So needs to find the inside here. Lucas Klima.
Ne,
Není, viď?
bude.
Really nice shot.
Fajn.
To je asi dobrý.
12,
Jsem přitlačil
6.
moc. Jsem chtěl 13.
On byl 12, 1.
Puts USA in trouble here. Lying 3. And
Less. Not that
Brady
much
Clark
less.
doesn't hesitate too much. He's looking at the run back.
Here you see the time clocks. Both teams have 46 minutes to finish the game. If you run out of time, what happens, Sander?
Yeah, you lose the game.
Don't want to do that, but both of these teams seem absolutely fine with time.
No, stay back in the house. Stay back in the house. Be ready back there.
Okay.
Oh, really nice shot by Brady Clark. An absolute peach from him. And USA all of a sudden lying 2.
Takhle, normálně draw. I tady není tak zlý.
So nothing to do here for Czech Republic, but try to find the button. Guess they could go for removing one of the reds, leaving USA a score of 2. That would give them a tight game coming home with Hammer in the last end.
Asi ne,
See
co?
them maybe get a little roll in here.
Tak pojď sem.
But the draw is the call.
I don't think we have seen too many of those type of shots. The end changing shots. Czechs were looking so good for a steal. And now maybe USA can pick up a couple of points. Petra Vinceva really needs to find her draw 8.
She was really good with her first draw, so just needs to get another perfect one here, and it certainly is looking good.
It comes down to the face of that red. Really nice shot.
Go tell me how much you can see.
Really nice. And
We'll get some drag on that if we can get to it.
doesn't look like
Well, you gotta hair it.
USA can score much more than 1.
Is there anything we could do with that red?
Unless they play this run back,
You
catch
can either
half
draw
of the
for
yellow,
one, or you can
and
play it real tight and see what happens, or you could play this.
maybe spill that
Well,
back
what
yellow
about this one?
Only
through
gets
the
us
back.
one.
Looks like a
That's
pretty
the draw's
crazy
as
shot
easy
though.
as that,
No,
eh?
no. Is there any way we can hit off of it?
It's not going anywhere. It's going to be a dead jam. I
Okay.
mean,
What do you want me to throw?
what do you want?
I don't care if you want to try that.
I don't think you can see enough, unfortunately.
The wisest thing here for
I think you just
USA
draw.
is probably to
Okay.
come
We know
down
it's
with a freeze.
15,
Make
so
sure that you
26
get your
seconds.
point. Definitely don't want to give up a steal here. That would leave them
Nice shot.
3 shots short of Czech Republic in the last end. So good call here. Last stone of the 7th end.
Yep.
USA needs to find the lid to pick up a 1.
Looking a bit narrow on line.
Right.
He's going to catch the guard.
One yellow.
And Czech Republic is going to steal 1.
What do you want to do?
So after 7 ends,
You throw the middle.
Okay.
Czech Republic leads this game 7 shots to 4. And we might just see
throw the
a
middle
change
instead.
of the lineup for
Oh, right,
USA.
one way.
Or maybe not. I think it was Christian Clark asking her husband if they maybe wanted to make a change, but Brady seems content with how things are.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Aha, okej.
Prostě nám.
Tak jo, tak míň.
So even though Czech Republic looking really good in this game, we just saw Estonia finish off with a win over England. That takes them to 5 wins, and this means that Czech Republic, even if they win, they are out of tiebreakers.
Unofficially speaking, but quite, yeah, certainly it looks like it.
Yeah, well, there are no more games to play.
No.
Want to come off the yellow?
No.
Still though, nice
don't.
to finish off with a good game, and they are looking good, even though there's a wreck on the guard, and USA now comes down.
Good shot.
Sit
Yeah.
2.
It's okay.
Here's that.
Jeez. Been a few feet heavy.
Jsme zvenku, jsme dost ze široka. A delší.
Vejde se? Nevejdu.
To je akorát
Lucas wants to
Two
come
questions
down
per
and
day.
tap this around a little bit. Hangs
Hodně
wide.
dlouhý.
12, 9.
Rex on the guard and rolls in,
Ale už máme gard.
which
No,
it's not a good plan B there. Still a run back possibility.
If we go out here, do you think he's going to play this, or do you think he's going to come after this?
He'll tap the yellow.
Yeah.
It's not that easy though.
Well, if we go here, we give him more angles, eh?
It's up to you. We could go around that way.
I kind of tempted to come out here and see if he comes after us. Let's talk about it for a sec. What do you want him to play?
Well,
I want him to come after us.
yeah. But I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna tap that yellow. Right there. I think.
If he taps that yellow and misses it, we're playing for the win.
Yeah, I know. I know. I don't mind him going after that tap because it's
Let's go
currently.
to the wing.
Well, what if we go around this way?
Yellow turn?
Yeah.
It has to be right down into the forefoot, otherwise it gives him more angles with that angle yellow run back. That's why I didn't want to play it.
I think I like that because we
I
go
want to go
there.
out to the wing.
You do?
Yeah. You gonna let me call it? Just make it.
Just make it. That's the call. So USA now gonna go out to the right hand side as you see Brady putting his broom there. Freeze onto that yellow. They're looking to score big here in the final end, which they do need if they want to force the game to an extra or even pick up the win.
It's not moving, eh?
It's not moving at all.
Okay.
It should be stickier that way. Hard, Brady. Come on.
Okay. Not at all.
Go down, go down, go down.
Well, now we're...
Go further back.
I know, we were already pooched.
So it doesn't quite place it where they would have wanted. They are sitting 3, but a pretty nice double lined up here for Czech Republic.
Ale tady pojď.
Ale vyjedou oba.
Jak vyjedou oba?
Co tady nezůstane?
Spíš zůstane.
Nezůstane, to jsem musel trefit tady. Což je blbě, což bude jenom roll.
To je jedno, jak se připravu mést.
Okay.
Ale hlavně ať já zůstanu tady. To je pak OK.
7, jo?
No, tam tu váhu prostě. Víc. Když to bude jenom roll k ním, tak to nevá. Nesmím ho podjet.
Okay.
Lucas Klima looking to remove 2 reds here.
Vzadu ho ber, vzadu ho ber.
Really nice shot.
Yep.
Comes off the wide one. As Petra Vinsova struggles a bit with sweeping that stone in the back of the tee. And I do believe that stone is in behind the guard now.
Yep,
This
that's
is even okay.
Yep.
I think USA are still lying shot, but really nice effort from Lucas Klima.
Definitely makes scoring 3 a tougher job for USA. Looking to find the corner freeze onto Yellowstone in the
Yeah.
forefoot here.
What do you think?
Yeah, yep, yep.
Yeah, we gotta go.
I'm not sure what happened with that shot. Saw the
We at least guard it?
turn actually
To nám asi nevá.
went
A
back.
nebo můžu zkoušet tohle.
Picked up on something.
Maybe, or
Máme
just
středně.
a bit too much frost out there. And
Já ho vidím dost, já vidím celý.
A já nevím, jak pojede takhle, víš?
yeah,
Na druhou stranu tam se ještě 3
pulled
druhou
up
jdou.
short.
To budu rád svým posledním, pojď takhle to
Didn't hear any
Když
talk
skončím
about
gard, tak bude
that
gard.
stone picking up anything, so
Dej víc, ať to neotevřou.
I'll just spin that fresh path out there.
Possible.
Počkej, tohle je můj poslední. A to je jedno, hraj to stejně. Takhle.
Míň? Chceš míň?
Přemýšlím nad tím hitem.
To udržíš, když tak.
we're seeing Lucas decides he wants to get rid of this red stone back at the 12 foot.
Yeah, USA needs to score 3.
Might done withdraw now.
Only 2 stones to go. Julian needs to come in behind cover
Kristen,
here.
can be all the way from here till you can get second count.
Yep.
Right on the tee line. Either way.
So do you think that if Czech Republic have made a perfect come around
14.
there, then they would maybe have been better off? Is there a possibility for USA to score 3?
You know, it's really slim. So I think the Czechs were just looking at the easiest shot to make.
Yes.
You know, after witnessing that stone pulling up so short from Kristen Clark, just feeling that this path is isn't too easy to play, as we see Kristen Clark crashing on the guard again, and it's going to be really difficult now for USA to score 3. And
This game. Thank you. This game.
I'll see them shake hands. And it's Czech Republic that picks up a win in their last round robin draw game. Doesn't look like they've made it to the tiebreakers now, as Estonia won.
No, qualified from the blue group is Switzerland and USA, and you see the line scores there. Final score of the game: Czech Republic 7, USA 4. Estonia moved up to another win, which leaves them at 5 wins, and right now Japan is still playing Germany in the final end, where if Japan can pick up a steal, they will move up side to side by Estonia, and then we might see a tiebreaker. And our next game will be at 6:30 local time. It will be the qualification game for the final quarter finalist. So come back for more curling at 6:30 tonight. Until then, thank you for watching.